All right, let's do this. Spotify Wrapped 2021. I always quite enjoy this. I do enjoy a good statistic. And I think this is a fun feature kind of to show you what you've been listening to all year. I think it always kind of catches me off guard. Even though I should know what I listen to, it's just, it's quite interesting. And I think also it's worth noting that the stuff I listen to the most isn't necessarily the stuff I liked the most. It just kind of lends itself more towards that. And maybe the stuff that I think was the best or very good quality isn't stuff that I'm going to have on repeat all the time. But regardless, I think Wrapped is a lot of fun. So let's get into it. Let's check this out. All right, Spotify Wrapped 2021. Here we go. This year was anything but normal. Ready to get into the thick of it? All right, top song of the year by Yoasobi. I like this track a lot. I think it's a lot of fun, really satisfying chorus. I love how front and center the vocals are and just the passion in it. It's a really moving track. I like it. I'm surprised only 39 times. I thought it would be more, but no, good track. All right, so that was my top song. And then Ayano Kaneko, I really, really do like that one track also. That it has kind of like a country vibe to it, alcohol-free, classic, and then more Yoasobi, which I don't listen to that much anymore, but I guess when it came out earlier this year, I was pretty into it. Okay. Listened to 171 different genres this year. Apparently, I can name maybe like 5. What are these genres? Like, what? J-pop, K-pop, art pop, alternative pop, and ambient. Okay. Yeah, those all seem like different enough. Oh, alternative hip-hop, not alternative pop. Can barely... What is that? What is this font? Whose idea was that? Okay, that binge listening, this is probably just because I listened to Donda like 3 times. And it's like a 2-hour album, so I guess that's... Oh, lie. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was one of the top 1% of IU listeners this year. I find that very hard to believe because even though I got really into IU this year, I still consider myself a pretty casual fan. She's incredibly popular and rightfully so. All her albums are fantastic. I love her whole creative arc and journey. She started off making this really fun kind of campy, more generic K-pop, and then really unleashed this very ambitious, kind of jazz influenced album with Modern Times, and then kind of made a more alternative indie stuff. And then we had Lilac this year, which was fantastic. And I mean, there's just so much to IU. I think she's fantastic. Yeah, definitely. I had a lot to discover. That doesn't surprise me at all that she was my top artist. I think she's great. All right. IU twice. I mean, they released 3 albums this year. Come on, there's so much to listen to. Of course, they're my top. I thought they would be number 1, but IU obviously that's a good 1 and 2. Ayano Kaneko, also really got into her this year. All her albums are fantastic as well. Really liked her new album. I love the solo versions too. Yoasobi, great new artist as well. Very good debut album as far as I'm concerned. Thought it was a lot of fun. Yumi Matsutoya, classic. Come on. You can listen to her for the rest of your life. She has so many albums and a lot of them are really good. Great. Oh, they're all the same. So there you have it. That's what I listen to the most on Spotify, apparently. Not necessarily my favorite music of the year or what I thought was the best, but you know, I think there's some notable stuff in here for sure. And yeah, that was Spotify Wrapped. Not bad. I'll do it again next year, I guess.